Seahawks come away with their fourth consecutive win yesterday. They take out the Arizona Cardinals, and a man who has had a big-time impact on this team, had a big impact on that game, as a matter of fact, is with us on the Emerald Queen Casino Sportsbook Hotline. Linebacker Ernest Jones is with us. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Doing great. First of all, let me compliment you on that interception, not just because you picked the ball off. That's always great. But you caught it like you're in front of the jugs machine all the time. I mean, it looked very natural, very fluid. We often see guys kind of bat the ball up and fumble it around, and finally they'll come down with it. But that was very graceful. That was a great pick.
Thank you so much.
Hey, just give us a sense of the different level of confidence this defense seems to have had, and I keep saying I don't want to put it all on you, but it seems like you have had a tremendous impact on this defense. Just how easy was it for you to fit in, and just how comfortable are things right now?
No, it's super easy for me to fit in with the guys. I mean, they're all just great. They all just they all want to win, and I come in with the same mindset, and we just attack each day. And as far as my adjustment, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable now. Not playing slow, being able to play fast, know the plays a lot better. So I'm really feeling super comfortable now.
Ernest, from what I understand in the post game, you were asked about wearing the green dot and some of the things that Mike Macdonald says into your ear about is he like predicting plays, or he's just telling you watch out for this or that. Tell us about that communication. It's really one way, obviously, but tell us about what you're hearing from Mike Macdonald on the field.
Yeah, he's telling me certain things, what to tell the safeties, or giving them certain keys, and then it's just like, and then it's just certain stuff like, how he wants them to align on certain plays, and like he said, he's kind of predicting plays. Hey, watch out for this. Watch out for this. This may be coming. So he's really a big help out there.
It's been fun to watch this defense and just how aggressive they are. And again, that shows up in your play. How much are you guys looking at, all right, this is what we did in game one against the Cardinals. We want to match that. We want to exceed that, because Dave and I were talking about, man, you held him to 6 points and you held Connor to single digit. It's just not a realistic expectation. But what was that conversation like going into this game?
Well, that's just a standard we want to set. We want to go out each game and dominate, and we felt like we did that in the first game. Left a lot of plays out there, but we wanted to come with that same mindset, but also knowing that they're grown men. They want their revenge in a sense. So we have to come out and be ready to play.
Hey, Ernest, take us through that interception. At first I was like, oh man, it looked like he threw it right to you, and then I was like, no, that was like a secondary read. It looked like you have a crosser coming over, and then all of a sudden you turn your head around, and there it is. But tell us about that. Just take us through that play. It was really a nice pick.
There was no three coming over for the crosser route, so I just immediately settled back up, and then the ball was just right there, and all I had to do was just catch it at that point.
Hey, is there anything with this defense? I mean, just 4 games to go before the playoffs start. Is there anything you look at with this defense, Ernest, and say, man, I want to see us do this aspect better. I want us to be better here or better there?
I think there's always areas to improve on, and it's different each week. And we're constantly finding what teams want to do against us to attack us. So I definitely cannot, as of right now, pinpoint certain things that I would like for us to work on, but I know there are things that come up each week that we need to fix.
Hey, Ernest, tell us about your cohort there, the inside linebacker, Tyrice Knight. As a young guy, how much are you guys communicating? And just tell us about how he has developed and come along.
Yes, we're definitely building a great relationship, not only on the field but off the field, and I think that carries over to how we're able to perform and see the field the same way on Sundays. So it's been great, man. The guy's a baller, and I'm excited, see how his career is going to go. But I'm definitely grateful and excited to see how our partnership will continue to grow as we get to play with each other more.
Hey, Ernest, I know you guys just kind of look at the individual opponent for that week. You don't look beyond that. But at this point of the season, do you pay attention to the teams around you in the division or in the playoff race? Because your former team that you'll end the season with, the Los Angeles Rams, are now 1 game back. So now they're the team on your heels. Is that anything you kind of All right, I'm keeping track of what they're doing and getting ready for that final meeting of the regular season.
For me, it's kind of just next game. My year's been crazy, so the last thing I want to do is look back to anything that's kind of happened early on. So I'm just looking forward. Each week's a new season for me. Each week's a new opportunity to go out there and earn the right to be division champs. So that's what I know we're looking forward to do. And it doesn't matter who's on our heels. We got to keep going.
Hey, Ernest, I know that nobody's satisfied unless you pick the ball off and score a touchdown. So tell us about your run back and how that rated with your teammates. Anybody give you a hard time, or maybe you could have got a better block at a Tyrice Knight?
Yeah.
No,
okay, that's what I'm gonna say first. Blaming Tyrice all the way. He's 100% responsible. You can't block a guy and then allow the guy to tackle me. Like that's not it. So it's his fault. And yeah, that's how we're gonna play it. I'm blaming him 100%.
Blame it on the rookie.
I know the guys are gonna give me crap because I got tackled by a guy who was already on the ground, but it's T Knight's fault.
I love it. It still was a nice looking interception, though. That was great. Hey, just in terms of how this season has gone, you've talked about it's been kind of a whirlwind. You come over here in the middle of the season, you got to move, all that. Does this feel like home now? Does this feel? Have you reached that level of comfort, or does it still feel like I'm the new guy?
No, it feels like home. I'm loving it in Seattle. Not sure what my future is going to be here, but I would love to be here, and it's been a great time, man. It's been fun playing with these guys and growing the chemistry. So I'm excited about the future and see what happens.
Well, shout out to your wife, right? I mean, I traded teams one time in the off season. My wife had to take care of everything. You're doing it and you got a child and all that. So how much has she meant to you as far as getting you guys settled in?
Oh my man, she's my everything. She's the battery behind everything. She keeps me going. My family keeps me going. I definitely could say without them and having her during this process, I don't know if I'd be able to manage it mentally how I've been able to, but she's been God sent for sure. So I'm thankful for her.
Hey, just as far as just talking about being comfortable here and everything, and I mean, I can't imagine. We're watching you play, going, how did the Rams let this guy go? Or, I guess the Titans make sense. They weren't going anywhere. But, I mean, is there any part of you, we always hear guys play with a chip on the shoulder, and sometimes you're like, all right, that's just creating something for motivation. But, I don't know, does that give you a little extra fire?
I'd say maybe just a little bit. Not as much as many other guys. For me, Seattle's like this facility, this team, these players, like they made me happy again with football, man. So I don't really dwell on the past or dwell where I've been at. I'm happy here. Everything happens for a reason. So for me, I'm always looking forward.
Hey, Ernest, tell us a little bit about Big Cat playing behind Leonard Williams. I saw him on a play yesterday where he threw, I think it was 3 offensive linemen to the ground, and yeah, I mean, he just is sucking up blockers and everything. And tell us about, what you're seeing from your position as far as Leonard Williams goes.
Yeah, I mean, he's just keeping me free. Him and the guys up front, they're doing a great job keeping me and T Knight free, able to make plays in the run game and come alive on the quarterback. But I think they're doing a great job themselves, just getting pressure on the quarterback, and he's just so dominant. You have to block him with multiple guys, so I'm enjoying playing behind someone like him, B. Murph, Hank, all those guys, man. They're doing a hell of a job. Jay Reed, everybody.
Well, Ernest, it's been fun watching this team, watching this defense, and watching you out there, man. You have fit in seamlessly, and this is just a different defense, and get excited to see what they're going to do in these final 4 games and into the playoffs. So congrats on how things have gone for you, for the team. We wish you nothing but the best, and look forward to talking to you again. Thanks so much for the time, man.
Thank you.